and a very warm welcome to our Christmas special episode of Colors of India. It's that day of the year when all you have to do is sing, dance and make merry. So in this episode, we are just going to do that. But first, a look at the highlights. This week, we ring in the Christmas spirit with traditional Christmas carols and the rich, signatory plum cakes, followed by a colourful medley of different art forms. How can Christmas be complete without some caroling? So in today's episode, we usher in the Christmas cheer with some traditional, joyful songs.
It's that time of the year when there's a nip in the air. And the gospel bands are singing carols. At the Carol Festival in Delhi, 10 leading choirs have come together to make Christmas melodious.
Relevance is in sense of Christmas. See what had happened in 2000 years ago. The angels, they brought a message of the birth of Christ through singing. That same singing has been converted into carols. So this is a program where all the carol groups are singing. And it's basically, involving all of them and bringing all of them onto one stage. So that is the program altogether.
Happiness, it brings joy to everyone. Listening to see all the people are enjoying the singing, from small kids singing to the adults, the beautiful singing, beautiful orchestration they saw. Change the sense, the singing standard has very much improved now.
Not just the excitement alone, the idea of spreading the message about baby Jesus that keeps them going.
This was a very delightful experience for me. It's the first time I'm attending the YMCA Festival of Choirs, and I saw a lot of small kids perform, and it's very encouraging, especially in today's world where kids are exposed to all different sorts of music, like rap and hip hop. So to see those old songs come alive again, it's really an interesting experience.
The festival gives you a chance to sing to your favorite carol. Open to all, you can be sure the festival will leave you with a warm glow.
An evening of Christmas carols was a surefire way to sprinkle some holiday spirit into the season. And after that melodious evening, it's time now for some poetic verses. A poem-turned-dance drama by young students from Banaras was an exclusive show for the Delhi audience. They depicted verses from renowned poet Suryakant Tripathi Nirala from a very critical period of India's freedom struggle. Take a look.
Ram Ki Shakti Puja, a dance presentation by students of the Roopwani organization. It depicts Lord Ram winning his war against Ravan not only with physical power but also following the ethical path. The presentation is based on a poem by one of the most prominent figures of modern Hindi literature, Surikant Tripathi Nirala.
हमारा जो भारतीय नृत्य है वो अपने आप में इतना ज़्यादा अर्थों की तहों से भरा हुआ है कि उसको किसी आधुनिक सिलसिले में एक्सप्लोर करने की कोशिश जो है बहुत चुनौतीपूर्ण हो सकता है। एक तरफ मैं देखता हूँ, ये बड़ी विचित्र बात है कि नृत्य कविता और विचार से दूर जाकर अर्थ दरिद्र हो रहा है और दूसरी ओर कविता कलाओं से दूर जाकर अपने आप को गरीब बना रही है। अगर इन दोनों को मिलाया जा सके और मिला के जाहिर है कला की शर्तों पर मिलाया जा सके, मिलावट की तरह नहीं, संश्लेषण की तरह, तो एक बड़ा वक्तव्य तैयार किया जा सकेगा और ज़्यादा अनोखी प्रतिभाओं को कला की दुनिया का नागरिक बनाया जा सकेगा।
The first few stanzas of the poem talks about Ram and his army who are unable to defeat Ravan. In their frustration, Lord Ram questions why Goddess Shakti is on the unjust Ravan's side. Vibhishan and Jamvat console Ram and advise him to worship Durga for power.
अपने ही जीवन से, जैसे मेरे जीवन में जो भी चल रहा है, मेरे मम्मी पापा उनसे जो मेरा रिलेशन है उसको ही हम पलट देते हैं नाटक में। उसको मतलब डालना बहुत मुश्किल होता है और जो जीवन का मेरा अनुभव है उसको हम नाटक में लाने की कोशिश करते हैं।
In the next half of the drama, Ram asks Hanuman to bring 108 rare blue lotuses. Ram then starts meditation and offers the lotuses one by one to the goddess. On the 8th day, Durga comes in an invisible form and takes away the last 108th lotus. Ram finds the last flower missing and is disappointed. He decides to offer his eye as the 108th blue lotus. Since his mother Kaushalya used to call him Rajiv, meaning Kamal Nayan. That is when Mother Durga appears and stops him, and in doing so he absorbs her power.
Nirala equated Ram and his army with India's freedom fighters. Ravan and his forces were his euphemisms for the British government. He wrote the poem to boost the self-confidence of Indians during their fight for independence. On that note, time for us to slip into a very short break in the program. There's much lined up for you on the other side. Don't go anywhere. After the break, a melodious Qawwali presentation by the well-known Kutubi brothers. Welcome back to Colours of India. Cross-border cultural exchange is an enriching way to promote a living culture. Our classical arts are not just popular outside the country, but also actively sought after. Just how much was demonstrated by a group of young, talented Russians in the national capital this week.
Legendary dancer Martha Graham once said that great dancers are not great because of their technique. They are great because of their passion. And the passion for dance of these two native Russians touched greater heights when they presented a traditional Bharatanatyam repertoire during the Delhi International Arts Festival.
I very like Indian culture, and I am always dreaming to dance. And I found my teacher, and I'm happy that I dance. It's my life. I'm happy that I see at Indian classical dancing. It's very old style, and I very respect my teacher.
Having mastered the art under the tutelage of acclaimed Russian Bharatanatyam exponent Dmitry Zmayev, Bharatanatyam is not anymore a dance, but a way of life for the artists. Opening as per traditional dance norms with a Pushpanjali dedicated to Ganesh. This ancient dance style faced its new foreign masters who have adopted the style in all its glory.
It was amazing. I have never seen a Russian dancer performing on Indian dances. So it's really amazing, and they did really well. I really enjoyed the way they were doing it, and this is actually my second chance that I came to watch a dance show, and this is amazing. I will come again.
Russian dancers who were doing Bharatanatyam, which is again amazing, and I hear they even have a Russian guru, which further shows how bonded India and Russia are culturally, and we have Indian influences like the classical Indian dance getting accepted in Russia.
The expressive abhinaya and deep soulful meaning that is attached to all Indian classical forms makes it stand apart from any other style in the world. Performing an Alaripu, a piece where they brought forth the pure dance, again an invocatory piece that frees the dancer of distractions and helps the mind focus on the rhythm and movement.
Their dance was graceful and poised, and a good example of how widely appreciated our classical arts have become. Up next, a euphoric celebration of Sufi music with a Qawwali presentation by the Kutubi brothers from Old Delhi. Listen it.
Rumi and Bulle Shah provided the inspiration for Kutubi brothers Muhammad Idris and Muhammad Ilyas on an evening devoted to Sufi music at the Delhi International Arts Festival.
कव्वाली जो है वो हिंदुस्तान में ही जन्मी है और जहाँ भी कव्वाली हो रही है, जहाँ भी सूफ़ी गाते हैं, तो कव्वाली जो है वो हिंदुस्तान में अजमेर में इसने जन्म लिया है। उसके बाद ख्वाजा कुतुबुद्दीन बख्तियार काकी रहमतुल्लाह अलैह में जो है ये आई और ख्वाजा बख्तियार काकी ने कव्वाली में ही विसाल किया है। अपनी आत्मा जो है वो जो त्यागी है, वो रूह जो उनकी निकली है, वो कव्वाली महफिल समा में ही आपने पर्दा किया है। और 800-850 साल पुराना आर्ट्स है ये हिंदुस्तान का। हिंदुस्तान में तीसरे नंबर पे, क्योंकि पहले शास्त्रीय गायन के बाद है भक्ति संगीत, जो भजन जिसे हम कहते हैं। तो भजन की तरह ही ये कव्वाली जो है कौल से है।
Losing oneself to achieve psychological and mystical insights is the goal of every Sufi. on the quest to understand the true meaning of life, which is also the theme of Amir Khusro's evergreen composition, Chhap Tilak.
हमारे हिंदुस्तान की वो कव्वाली ने जन्म जो हिंदुस्तान में लिया था, ख्वाजा मोइनुद्दीन जब है तो वो पर्शियन में कव्वाल को लिख के दे दिया करते थे। कव्वाल वही जो वो बोलते थे वो सबको समझाते थे। कव्वाली सबको जोड़ती थी। महफिल समा जो सिमा होती थी तो उसमें कहते हैं तकरारी कव्वाली, खानगाही कव्वाली, जिसमें रक्स एक कैफियत जारी हो जाए, वो सब कुछ भूल के सिर्फ उसकी याद में खो जाए कि इसके मायने क्या हैं। कव्वाल का जो पढ़ रहा है उसका कव्वाली का यही तरीका कि जो लिखा गया है, जो सरकार फरमाती थी या दिल बख्तियार कर दिए गरीब नवाज ये लोग जो फरमाते थे, कव्वाल को लिख के दिया जाता था। वो कव्वाली में कि देखो सच्चाई की राह पे चलो, ये करो, दुआएं लो, जो उसकी खिदमत करो, कोई गलत काम नहीं है। तो यही है, सब मिलजुल के चलो, कव्वाली एकता है।
Completing the Qawwali Mehfil was Damadam Mast Kalandar. The epic spiritual kalam dedicated to Pakistani Sufi saint Lal Shahbaz Kalandar, who preached love and unity.
Music, they say, is not only divine, but also the best path that leads to the supreme power. And Sufi music is certainly the best way to go about it. On that note, time for us to slip into another short break on the program. All the Christmas delicacies when we return. Do stay with us. Coming up ahead on the show, the lavish Christmas feast you definitely wouldn't want to miss. So stay with us, we'll be right back. Welcome back. As the days are getting chilly, we've got just the right Christmas delicacies to warm and cheer you up, as it's all about eating, drinking and making merry.
Hello and a very warm welcome to Food Trail with me, Shubhra Mukherjee. When it comes to Christmas, the world is a buffet offering sumptuous and lavish preparations. So get your pens and papers ready, because this time on Food Trail, we'll be showing you how to nail the perfect traditional Christmas dishes. So come and join me. Lifted by the festive spirit, I make my way into the grill room of the Lalit, where sous chef Ishika Konar prepares an authentic Christmas feast for me. When it comes to food during the Christmas holiday season, it's all about the gingerbread house, plum cakes, cookies and puddings, the roasted goodness, pies and candies. With all that and a shiny Christmas tree in view, I was set for the ride.
Whatever we are doing these days, okay, definitely their basic or the authenticity are lying over there in the European cuisine.
Whether celebrating Christmas in India, America or Russia, it brings with it some of its signature but unique dishes like the minced pie from Britain, the Yule log cake from France, and the pavlova from Russia, named after the famous Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova. As we discussed the many dishes from different regions, it was clear that cooking is an art, where presentation is vital.
But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that...
There is lots of way of decorating or finishing a plum pudding, but I chose my berries. Okay. There are so many ways we can present a quail, but I chose strawberry and berry jus, berry glazed, as because being a chef I like the fruity flavor.
A fine roast is always welcome during Christmas feast. So a roasted quail with caramelized strawberries and pickled eggs looked like the best option. For the ingredients we require quail, strawberries, peeled grapes and cherry tomatoes, mixed fruit compote or jam, jus or reduced chicken stock, orange reduction, a mixture of fresh orange boiled with sugar and whole spices till it's thick, and some microgreen herbs for garnish. Start off by marinating the quail with some salt, thyme, mustard, red wine and oil. Leave it aside. After the quail has rested, pan-sear it with butter and a spoon of oil, sealing all the flavors in. As a quail is small, remember not to overcook. Add a dash of red wine. Let it rest further to build the taste. Finally, roast it at 180 degrees for 5 minutes. And done. Next, prepare the sauce bed for the dish. A bit of butter, the reduced chicken stock, mixed fruit compote and the tangy orange reduction for making it that extra special. Next, chop the strawberries, cherry tomatoes and blanched grapes. For caramelizing, heat a pan and add butter, basil, parsley and the chopped fruits. Some honey at the end just does the trick, bonding everything together.
And it's absolutely yum to finish it.
Finally, plate up the layers.
Okay, now over here I've just tasted the roasted quail with caramelized strawberry and pickled eggs, and I must say this very preparation is really very nice. There are a lot of fruits that have been used in it, and the fruits are the ingredient that give it a lot of character, because as far as I'm concerned, this is the first time that I've tasted a quail preparation with fruits, and as it is Christmas, the added fruit and the added sweetness into the meat is all the more merrier and very, very welcomed. If Christmas is all about this sort of a traditional dish, then I'm ready to celebrate it each and every day.
Christmas isn't merrier without the Christmas pudding. For this, the ingredients are sugar, butter, about 9 eggs, whipped cream, grated red apple, flour, baking powder, mixture of assorted dry fruits soaked in red wine, powdered whole spice like ginger, clove, cardamom, cinnamon and star anise.
So we are going to start with equal quantity of butter and equal quantity of sugar.
Whisk rigorously until frothy. Add in the eggs and whisk again till it reaches a fluffy consistency. Add the whipped cream, but this time fold it all in. Add grated apple and fold. Next, add the dry ingredients. Mix it well. At the end, add a pinch of the whole spice powders to the dry fruit mixture and drop it inside the batter. Mix until ready.
Coat with a soft butter.
Pour in the heady concoction and bake for an hour on 180 degree. An extra topping of brandy sauce requires boiling half a liter of milk with 100 grams of butter, 40 to 50 grams of custard powder, add vanilla essence and finally 60 ml of brandy. When done, decorate and serve.
And I must say, this is one divine dessert. And as no Christmas is complete without dessert, this is the perfect thing to have during Christmas and enjoy your Christmas. Now, before I head back to my dessert, I would like to wish all of our viewers a very Merry Christmas, and do try these preparations at home all by yourself.
The best thing about baking during Christmas is that it's a welcoming sight and its aroma is enough to please the guests. We hope you've baked one this Christmas. Well, with that, it's time for me to wrap up this episode of Colors of India. We'll see you on our usual time next week, Sunday, 9:30 p.m. Until then, take very good care. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas.